Hi friends, my name is Ruby Z and welcome to my channel. I am a wedding photographer and entrepreneur and I am so excited that you are here. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel and you are interested in seeing more tutorials to come, go ahead and stop what you're doing, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications as I start to develop and work on more content for you guys. I am real thrilled to dive in. We are going to talk about what I like to call cleaning up the space. Guys, so I am really picky with my work. Of course, I can deliver a photo such as this one. I can see things and seaweed on the ground and my clients will probably not complain, but it is really disturbing to my eye, and I always think that a little bit of hard work goes a long way. So this is why I like to take the time personally to look at a photo. I like to analyze a photo as if it is the only photo in the full collection. Yes, I will do this to a series of photos because I believe in quality and value, and this is what I love to deliver. And I think that working a little hard for your clients will pay off. Plus, you deliver a collection that you are completely proud of, and you wouldn't cringe at the sight of someone seeing a photo that could have used a little more work. So here we go, I'm diving in. I'm going to show you 3 tools that you can use to clean up a space and make a photo really shine. So first one we are going to do is the Lasso tool. This one is really cool because I can literally erase something, and let's just get rid of this guy for a minute. You see that? And he is not there. You obviously see little problems such as this. It's not always going to be perfect, and there's other ways to clean that up with other tools. But let me just touch base on the Lasso for now. So I'm gonna undo that really quick and just talk to you about what I really came for. That is to clean up the space. So I will do something like this so that I can really see what I'm working with. I'm gonna circle it with the Lasso tool. I'm gonna press, in Mac it's your control key, but regular Windows you can just click to bring up the menu. You're gonna fill, and then make sure that content aware is selected. This will make sure that it's kind of pulling from the content already existing around it, and all you're going to do is press OK, and ta-da! So it basically takes what's around it, kind of gets an idea of what it is, and creates just a rhythm and a pattern similar to continue the flow. Okay, this works really well if there's lines. Sometimes that's tricky if there's lines because it doesn't add up, so it just depends. In this case it worked pretty well. I can select a little chunk like this and we can see how it goes. Okay, alright, a little wonky. I'm gonna go back. I wish my computer wasn't this slow, but for whatever reason it is acting really slow. Okay, so let's undo, and then let's go back in. So now we just have to get a little more detail. You can hold down the shift key and you see the little plus sign that comes on. That lets you know that you can select multiple and it's going to read all of your selections, and you can still click fill. So by selecting smaller amounts, it gets a better idea of what you're trying to tell it to produce. Guys, this little wheel is killing me today. I am so sorry for that. Okay, so Same thing, here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and select my little problem areas just a little quicker for you so you can see how quick you can get a hold of this idea and how quick you can implement these changes. And here we go. Bam. There it is. That is the lasso tool. That will probably be my number one out of these 3 tools that I go towards. All right, I'm gonna show you what it looks like before we did those changes and after. Here we go, and then this is the final. Okay, up next, I am going to show you how to use the patch tool. This is the patch tool. Basically, the patch tool is a circle and drag effect. So it is going to basically mimic and copy whatever so I'm circling what I want to get rid of, and then I'm going to move it to what I want it to copy, and it copies basically what you select. Of course, I'm not going to go over here. It'll copy her dress. So you stay in the same zones. You tell it what you want. You can get a little bigger with it. Just gets trickier if the space is not, if it's not exactly like it. So here we go. Here's another piece right there. And let's do this. So you get the idea, you just keep on going. So this is what you call, oops, see, that will happen. It will look weird and you just have to go back. So I'm gonna undo that selection and I'm going to select smaller. Great, and here we go with this one. Perfect. Okay, and the bigger piece here. Awesome. Bam. And here's this bigger one. The bigger ones are trickier with the patch tool, but let's see how we do. Let's see if we can find, if you line it up with like a continuous line, you see how I moved it, so what I'm seeing, it'll give you a preview of what you're seeing or what it's gonna produce. And that went pretty well right there. Okay, so this is the patch tool, you guys. So that's how we started and this is how it ends. I love the results on the patch tool with this particular photo. Here we go. Okay, final one I'm going to show you is a clone stamp tool. And what it's basically doing is with the patch tool, you were selecting the problem area and then you were moving the tool to show you what you wanted to copy. In this case, you're gonna clone, so you're gonna hit your Alt key and this activates the clone. And then you're going to basically click the area that you want to copy. So I'm gonna click this zone right here and it's going to clone, it's going to copy it over. So it's almost like it's hiding it with what you're selecting. So Alt, I'm gonna select this area and I want to cover up this little spot. I'm going to select this area and it'll clone what I just asked it to clone. Clone, and then I'm gonna clone this area here, and I can make my brushes bigger so I can cover bigger areas. Here we go. Great. Right here, I'm gonna cover this little guy there. I'll continue there. How is that, guys? Okay. And so at this point, I can keep going, or I can mix and match my my tool selections. So I can go to the lasso because this might be easier to lasso. I can fill that, content awareness, bam, and I can do a patch. I guess the lasso is just dragging. Okay, so after the lasso portion, so my point is I can mix and match these tools. If you want to do the same, you can do the same. If you favor one over the other, so I primarily will favor one over the other in a photo, and then I will do the problematic stuff. Let's try this. You see, that looks a little better with this one. I'm gonna make this the patch tool. Make that selection, great. And I can patch the bigger stuff. Awesome. All right. And there we go, guys. So here's what we started with. Here's what we ended with, primarily using the clone tool and then adding touches of the lasso tool and the patch tool. All right, guys, this concludes this session on how to clear up a space when you are working and editing in Photoshop. I appreciate your time. If you found this helpful, let me know. If you favor one tool over the other, let me know. Thanks, guys. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this with a friend if you feel they can really benefit and grow their photography editing. Thank you so much for your time, and I cannot wait for the next video. Bye, guys.